story of Hanukkah and the story of Jewish people has always been one of hope and resilience.
On this first night of Hanukkah, the holiday holds extra significance this year.
Tonight, the vice president's husband, Doug Imhoff, shared his hopes for a better future as war rages between Israel and Hamas and anti-Semitism is on the rise. Thanks for joining us tonight at 10. I'm Faith Woodard.
And I'm Craig O'Neill. Here in Central Arkansas, Jewish members of our community also recognize the first night of Hanukkah.
THV 11's Ian Russell spoke to those celebrating with so much weighing on their minds right now.
Standing around his display of menorahs, Barry Block is reminded of one thing.
I'm proud to be Jewish. I'm proud to be celebrating Hanukkah.
The rabbi of B'nai Israel has had a lot of things on his mind recently, some here at home, others on the far side of the globe.
To acknowledge that even at a time of rising anti-Semitism, we're going to celebrate joyfully and publicly.
Because although today is a time to recognize miracles, Rabbi Block says it's understandable that some may not feel the spirit of the holiday.
And even when I was a young rabbi, I would have told you that anti-Semitism was something to talk about in terms of history. Now, tragically, we're talking about it in real time.
And as the sun sets on this first night of Hanukkah,
the Jewish people will always persevere. No matter what is coming, no matter what is happening around them.
Dozens gathered at Centennial Bank in Little Rock for the lighting of the menorah.
Baruch atah Adonai.
It's a time to reflect, not just on the perseverance of ancestors, but also that of those still here.
There's a reality of being at a time of a war now. So that's the pressure, the weight, which sounds on you. But at the same time, you know that the one thing that they would want is to celebrate.
Not all at this menorah lighting were here for that. Just across the street, demonstrators called for a ceasefire between Israel and Gaza. Rabbi Cement with Chabad Lubavitch says he heard them, but tonight he's focused on one thing.
I was really focused on what the positive parts of it here, in a very proud way, the Jewish identity, and do so without any fear of anxiety or fear of lonesome. They can come out in a very safe way and celebrate. We're very excited tonight.
There are many conversations that need to be had, some about things at home, others about what's happening on the other side of the world. But back with Rabbi Block, he says for just one night, his focus is clear.
We're afraid to put their Hanukkah lights in the window, afraid that that will elicit an anti-Semitic, maybe even a violent response. We must not be afraid. We have an absolute obligation to advertise the miracle and to stand up proudly and say, I'm a Jew.
In Little Rock, Ian Russell, THV 11 News.
And a reminder, Hanukkah lasts 8 nights, and that menorah that you saw there, one more candle will be lit each night.
We have information on more local Hanukkah events on THV11.com.